It now gives me great pleasure to welcome my compadre for the evening as his wonderful opening slot. He's got a better way with words than me. We did a book together. Michael wrote the poems. I did some drawings. Please welcome Michael Pedersen for your entertainment. Hi. Have fun.
Get those socks off. He mentioned the book. It's called Oyster. That's probably a good starting point. If Scott and me were an oyster together, he'd be this sort of nice pearlescent shell, all hard, nice surfaces, keeping you amused. I'd be the sort of weird bit in the middle that you pop open and jumps down your throat. It was globular and unusual. You're not sure if you enjoyed it, but it's gone before you fucking know it. So that's how we're going to get through this middle poetry slot together. Does that sound like a plan? Thanks. They're pandas, endangered species. I was hiding them for the sock boy in case he went for me as well. Scots were well covered up. Mine's are all, twee and bear-like. Speaking of that, the book's called Oyster. So I'm going to read this poem about oysters. I often read it just to disprove the rumour that, in fact, the collection is named after genitalia. It is not. It's about your average, day-to-day, common-as-muck, oyster-licking scenario. I'll tell you mine. You can tell you yours after. Bob's your uncle. In every direction, universes beyond this room glimmer and creak. Skies strain, though I do not notice. My eyes are lit candles. Chatter, swoops, and whispered words whisk up a clamour. The clink of glasses rustles bread in baskets. She licks wined lips, and then my oyster. Kissing me, kissing sea, a lifelong vegetarian. Une mère, une femme, un runaway bandit. Her pink, propulsive tongue, a creature of its own. No bones in tongue, nor oyster, though a marvel nonetheless, a zinc-pumped seabed filter system oyster has many magics and mollusky mischiefs, is worthily lickable. Yet she had never licked an oyster. Her tongue recoils gingerly, processing them flavoursome fecundities. The fleshy grope is silent, it's wordless. The moments after are noisy and weird. Shake out a timid smile. Oyster, not to be bested, taste, tongue, zaps back, a shimmer to the spine from the aquatic journeyman. How did tongue taste the oyster? Best not to know. See, this moment 6 months back was its own Never Never Land. A whole hunk of would never happen, no hope in hell. Yet here we are, plucky as moon, still out in morning, sat together in Paris's Latin Quarter, watching with the eyes of plotting seagulls this salt-laced mystery trip unravel. I'm staring down both barrels at your stars born out of sparks. You licked my oyster. You are the oyster licker. One brilliantly bizarre little alien meets another for pearlescent new discoveries. Clink the glass for the very oyster you licked. Echoes down my throat now. The mischief in your mollusk. My tongue understands. Thanks very much. Couple more. Anyone never been at a poetry gig before? It's a wee bit more awkward. You get shushed a wee bit more at rock gigs, but it's fine. Fuck Amazon. It's not a very Christmassy message to leave you on, but it'll do.